Let me just make sure the Discord knows. What up, Sparks? Apologies about the little delay there. Like, I was about to start the stream at least 2 or 3 times and got called down immediately for like all of them. So, nothing mucho. Nice. It's been a busy day. Trying to get a lot of stuff done. Move chat.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Welcome. How can I help?
Chat, you've been moved. Alright, today is... Whee! Today is the, hopefully last part of the Tsurumi Island quest. We've been on this quest line for a ridiculously long amount of time. And yeah. So, gotta talk about some things that happened since last time we streamed Genshin. Which I know was supposed to be yesterday, and the days kind of got all twisted around with the interviews and all that sort of stuff. And me running around doing errands, because apparently I'm a little errand boy. So, I got Toma. He's level 50 because Tsurumi Island holds all my mushrooms. So we'll worry about those shrooms later. Oh, I didn't even update any of that. Hold on, Sparks. Worker 10s. Alright, try now. Should be good. Oh, that's the same thing. So yeah, so Toma, I have Toma, got him to Constellation 1, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing some editing today, purely because I was gonna do it yesterday, and yesterday, like, it got hella busy yesterday. I mean, like, super busy. You may also notice that I'm playing as Ganyu. That's because I was trying to use Chongyun to do this domain and then the fire one. And with the characters that I have right now, or sorry, not characters I have all of them. With the people that I have that are not Friendship 10, he doesn't really work well with any of them. So as a result, I'm just kind of... He's here. I'll use him every now and then.
From whence you came, written in the stars.
Fumono's back. No. It's just now I don't have anybody who... I really don't have anybody who is a...
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Was a healer. I guess I technically do, but we don't worry about that. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna still focus playing Chongyun because I do need to use him and get him to Friendship level 10. He's just not that strong. I have his talents maxed and such, and I have actually some pretty good artifacts. He's just admittedly not that strong of a character. He's just better as like a cryo support. I'm gonna see what sort of like teams he can work well with in the future once everyone's Friendship level 10, but for right now, this is not one of them. You are Frosty. Let's say.
Brace yourselves.
One of you was Frosty, the other one is
From whence you came, delve into destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
No backing off. Practice preserve.
Submit for judgment. Fire it up.
So even though Toma's not strong, he's still fire, which means he can still get some shit done.
From whence you came.
Are you water?
One with my blade. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Let me scry. Fate is upon you. Seriously, attack!
Boom. See, with the other teammates, he's pretty good, but by himself, he's really not. He's definitely more cryo support. But there's nothing bad about that. And then Toma, I haven't really checked any of Toma's stuff. I kind of waited to do that maybe on stream. He seems interesting. Let me actually check Toma, because I actually have not seen his stuff. So he's got a spear attack. Blazing Blessing. Vaults forward with his polearm, delivers a flame-filled flying kick. Someone's a defensive Blazing Bear. Okay, so he's defensive. Holy shit, I'm gonna need HP on this dude. Wow. So, he needs as much HP as possible, huh? What about this one? Spins his polearm, Scorching Yoroi. Deal there, 5 reps. Expect one. Yeah, his has got to be all about HP. His is HP and shields. In fact, you fish successfully in Inazuma. Catch. Nope. He's a fishing skill. Nice. Okay, so for Toma to be useful, he's a shield character, which means I'm gonna need the same stuff that Noelle has. I don't remember what star effects. It's not Maiden Beloved. Retracting Belied. I think it's probably gonna be a mix of Retracting Belied and Crimson Witch. I had to say. Could be Retracting Belied and Lava Walker, but we'll have to wait and see there. Oh, look at more Fatui. Doesn't everyone like the Fatui?
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Everyone loves the Fatui. That's not Mona. Boom. Hey, what up, Crispy? How's it going?
Written in the stars.
Written in the stars.
Think you can get away? Let's play.
Oh, yeah, forgot that actually works. Not worried about world quests today. Alright, here's the last one. Yeah, I did my resin stuff today. That's why I had Ganyu, is just because Chongyun was not working out for me. But we'll be using Chongyun for what we have coming up, which is what I presume to be the last part. I'm thinking it's the last part of the Kama questline, Tsurumi Island questline. I think. Give the appropriate dye ingredients. I'll give you a frog. That's right. A frog is the perfect dye material. No one spark notes that. Just believe me. 100% true. No one can refute it. Also getting close to 59, which is pretty good. Venti's almost maxed out. And sweet. Also, since you guys might have noticed the lineup has changed, that's because Kokomi hit friendship level 10. So we're getting down to the wire here. Also got an achievement. I think it was for growing enough stuff. Yep. Maxed out, or almost maxed out actually. Growing all of the plants. I don't know if there's a faster way to grow plants. Gotta be honest. I never really looked into it. But like... Oh my gosh, I just realized my mic is way up here. Sorry about that. I never really looked into the, if plants grow faster. Alright. Yeah, I never really messed around with any of this stuff, so... Quest rank... Everyone's 8 and 9, except for Chongyun and Kujo Sara. We don't need to worry about them. Gotta get our old well consumption up. We're pretty much at like 100 old wells or something. If you're wondering why I'm making so many old wells, don't worry about it.
If you ever have...
There's always a bunch of questions I have. Tippy? Duppy? Dubby? I don't remember his name. We literally just talked to him. And I don't even remember his name. Alright. Big thing for today. The Sun Wheel in Mount Kana. It's time to go. There is a red fog. Something is bad. What up, Lassie? Woo! Excuse me. Alright. Based on what's happening, based on the fact that I know this doesn't give friendship experience, I'm gonna bring the Razor Boyo back. Razor is back in action. Hey, what up, Alexa? How are y'all doing today? Bringing back the Razor Boyo. OP little wolf boy. Not gonna lie, I kinda want a razor tattoo, but that's besides the point. The island looks like it could have been better. There's a red fog and things do not look good. Hey, Ishkama! Kama, there's people trying to kill me. Mr. Kama, there's people trying to kill me. Good thing I'm an overpowered frickin' wolf. Don't worry about it. Just know. Thank you, Alexa. I appreciate it. Yeah, we finally hit past 800. I'm super excited. Teapot friend ever again by forgetting their name? Tubby Teapot friend. It's great. Eh, Kama, what are you doing here? The situation looks rather grim. Yeah, the sky's looking all strange and stuff. This Tsurumi Island is about to be destroyed, and then everything will start again. And that's the thing that you talked about yesterday. However, it seems that things are even more serious than when I came to previously. Perhaps it's because you destroyed those perches. The name of the child you're trying to help, it's Rue, right? If we want to break the cycle and free Rue, now is the time. That's why I'm here, to help. Did Miss Sumida ask you to do that? No, I've come here on my own accord. What, you're volunteering, Kama? I don't know why either, I just feel like I should be here. How should I describe that feeling? Alright, it's like this. Perhaps I simply find it intolerably shameless for me to play the fly on the wall as you boldly step into Tsurumi Island. Perhaps I believe that even illusions have feelings, and so I would do ill in allowing them to suffer in this cycle. Or perhaps I simply think that I might help Rue by breaking this perpetual ocean of fog, and fulfilling the wishes of my ancestors, I shall be freed from the history that binds me. Ah, Kama, since when were you... Those are Miss Sumida's words, weren't they? Yes, Lady Sumida did speak these words. When I told her that I would like to help, she suddenly gained a spark of inspiration. I didn't understand what she said, but I believe that since Lady Sumida said so, then that must be how things are. That sounds like your style, alright. Still, Paimon thinks yesterday's events have probably made Rue too angry to talk to us. I know. Lady Sumida said that in this manner, the bloodline spanning millennia shall... Can we get to the point? We shall. I believe that Kama, that is to say I, can speak to him. There's a very strong resemblance. Rue did also mention that being unable to speak to those illusions worried him out and worried him. So being able to talk to you should cheer him right up. But where did we find Rue? You know, he did mention... Oh, you're right! Wakakao, Oina, and Atake. He did mention that these places would be hit by lightning under these circumstances, and those would be his hiding spots where he'd wait out the storm. Well, let's go looking then. Or, sorry, that's Kama's now Paimon. Well, let's go looking then. Excuse me. Why is there a man wearing a cowboy hat? That's not a cowboy hat. What are you talking about? What? Alright. Well, let's go looking then. Let's start with Wakaku Shul. Kama seems pretty enthusiastic today, eh? The weather's getting worse and worse. It's not really the ley lines. Don't think so, at least. Did I walk through the correct thing? I didn't. Proceed with caution. Why would you ever want to proceed with caution? There's...
If you're scared of lightning, hide now.
Razor, that is the best advice you have ever said. If you're scared of lightning, hide now. That is a lot of lightning. Ow. That lightning did 15 damage. I just want everyone to know that that lightning did 15 damage. Razor got struck by lightning in the face. Dude, like, got destroyed. 15 damage. In other words, yeah. And they're just talking about dialogue about why this place is weird. But we don't need to worry about that. Ah, so the storm really doesn't reach this place. Paimon doesn't see Rue anywhere either. Rue! Come on, you try. Alright. No, not like that. We're looking for something more like Rue. It's Kama. Where are you? Rue, it's Kama. Where are you? Still no response. Oh, Paimon's getting worried. Still, why is there no thunder or lightning here? Well, we could probably try using the power of the feather. Yeah, that's worth a try. Since Rue said it's one of the Thunderbird's feathers, we might get some reaction. Oh, shoot. I gotta use that. That's a lot of damage, right? Oh, hello. We used the feather. Monsters appeared. Alright, this guy's arrow did more damage to me than anything else that happened. Where are you? Question. Oh, God. I. Did you know that I like pickles? I don't know why that's my... I don't know why that was my battle cry, but, like, everyone just roll with it, okay? Doesn't have the best battle cry in the world. Eat my pickles! Sir, are you okay? Man, an Electro user. Electro user fighting Electro. It's great. Oh, what's this? Looks like a feather. Touch the feather. Well, be careful! Certain emotions surge forth. You see an island blackened by fog beneath you. You hear the voices of the tiny lives that dwell there with ease. Boars, humans, squirrels, lizards, wet and kamui. As you return to the nest, you hear an interesting tune through the curtain of fog. Folica! Hey, Folica! What happened? I just heard somebody just yell, "Oh, fuck." That was close. You were just frozen to the spot back there. I'm sorry, Paimon. I just heard a bunch of words, and then somebody just yelled, "Oh, fuck," before finishing it. It was so strange. Ah, it flew away. What happened? Paimon was worried sick, you know? It seems I was drawn into the Thunderbird's memories. And the Thunderbird, the same one that destroyed Tsurumi Island? There's no way to establish that at the moment. If that's the case, but just like Lady Sumida said, the will of the Thunderbird will resurface. In that case, the voice that we heard during the battle might have been the Thunderbird. Paimon's very curious now. It's almost like the Thunderbird was looking for someone. Still, that feather sure to bring back some kind of reaction, huh? Yeah, I saw you take out a strange feather earlier. Where did you get that? Well, this is how it went. The little boy Rue gave you, and yeah, we got a feather. Feathers are cool, right? Oh, so the feathers of the Thunderbird were the basis for the Moshro and could be summoned spirits. I was told these legends by my grandfather as he taught me how to make those Moshro. Oh, so you can make them, huh? Then couldn't you have just made one for Lady Sumida? Well, because Lady Sumida did not ask, but if I should have the chance to help her in the future, I will mention this matter. Still, what do we do next? The direction which the feather flew away doesn't quite match up with the Wayne Beach or Otake Plains. I mean, it's in a lot of danger. Yes, we are in borrowed time as well. This will all start once again once the thunder stops. Yep, and Rue said that things get real wild when the thunder starts coming down. Let's forget about the feather's whereabouts for now. We gotta get to the other spots when there's no thunder and look for Rue there. Alright, that next stop is Oina Beach. As long as we can talk to him, there's hope. I get the feeling that, I'm pretty sure that we're about to just find a bunch of feathers. I almost got struck out of the sky, dude. Got that feather for my mom? What? Flossie. My mother hates feathers. Oh, shit. We are suffering heavy casualties today. I'm getting insulted by Chad over here.
Take me back.
That didn't work out as nearly as well as I was hoping. Not here either. Could it be? Who knows? Ah, it's a Ruin Guard. Hello. How do you feel about arrows? Odd that the lightning doesn't reach over here. Because you'd think that, like, the lightning would reach over in these spots, because there's nothing protecting it. Wakaku Shore, like, actually makes sense, but... this area does not. This one's just out in the open. So, Blasi, who do we blame for the lightning? That's the question. So, this feather's just like the last one. And if we touch it... Don't worry, Paimon will watch over you. I can read this one fast. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fog? Farless human beings. Feathers, feathers. Fuck, fuck, fog. Furless, fathers, feathers, feathers, fog. There we go. Oh, that's what it is. Roo! We chased the monsters away. Oh, Volika, you're back. Sorry, I just heard a lot of words that began with the letter F. It was very, very strange. A very strange time. This one flew away too. It doesn't look like Rue's here either. The feather's target seems to have been the mountain at the center of the island. Kama, do you know anything about that mountain? Mount Kana? It was where the Thunderbird reposed. The place is in fact a hollow cavern from which the Thunderbird would take off into the skies like a violet meteor that can be seen even through the fog. It was said by the people of Tsurumi Island that the Thunderbird dispersed that mysterious fog to protect the island. This conflicts with what I saw in his memories. Yeah, so you're saying you relate the memories that came when you touched the feather. A lot of the F words. That this fog wasn't created by the Thunderbird? Oh, perhaps our ancestors were wrong. Well, that's understandable, considering that you could barely see the sun or the moon from down here. Maybe the Thunderbird's light was the only light they'd ever see. Speaking of your ancestors. Oh, that's right. We saw somebody who looked like an ancient version of you, Kama. Here's what went down. Ears of the people, Sayo and Kama. And that's what happened. They seemed pretty friendly with Rue. That may truly have been my ancestor. So did the ancient Kama meet Sayo after leaving Tsurumi Island? Records don't say anything about that. Huh. Well, where should we go next? We'll keep looking for Rue, of course. Let's see where the next spot is. Otake Plains. Yep, we've been there before, too. Well then, let's go. Was Rue with anyone in Otake Plains? I don't know if Rue was with anybody in Otake Plains. This is the last possible location. Rue, we're here to help. Rue. And what's with that weird noise? Yikes, monsters, be careful. The wolves want Rue, dude. You know it's crazy when the wolves want Rue.
Written in the stars.
Listen to your hearts as they're falling for you. I don't know what to say, but and I don't know why. Listen to your heart. Did she just say Shadows of Fate instead of like her normal Shadows of Fate? Razor's still powerful, guys. Razor's still powerful. Oh, look, Paimon, did I tell you not to come here anymore? It's good to see that you're alright. This place is super dangerous. There's thunder and lightning everywhere, and if you get struck by lightning, you'll get hurt. I don't know why, but it looks like the storm's getting scarier than before. It must be because you're at that perch. Why did you come back? Crying noises. Rue. Let me introduce you to. Back. Your brother Kama, is that really you? Eh? Wait, are you losing too, Kama? Oh, Lady Sumida told me to say that. Come on, this isn't time for tricks. Oh, sorry. The Kama you knew led a full life after leaving Tsurumi Island. His greatest regret was not being able to help you. I'm a descendant of his. Volika Paimon and I are here to help you. Descendant? Are you his son then? I'm afraid you're quite a few generations off. Wait, I don't get it. Descendants? Does that mean that Big Brother Kama is no longer around? Been a long time, you know. What happened to him after he left? I waited for so long until Tsurumi Island started looking like this, but he and Big Sister Sayo never returned. I've been so worried. Well, I do know a little about what happened to the Kama you knew. If you'd like to listen, I could tell you. That'd be great. Kama tells Rue some things about his family history. Paimon assists in helping him omit parts that are not positive or hard for children to understand. So many things happening in the outside world, huh? I never knew that the world beyond the fog was so big, or that it had so many people. The unchanging nature of Tsurumi Island is the abnormal thing here. Yep, and that's why we're here to help. Help? But you destroyed the perches and made Kapatsir angry. If the ceremony goes smoothly and she accepts me in her sacrifice, then everything will be fine again. It might not be what the Thunderbird wants. But how would you know, Volika? You haven't met Kapatsir. She hasn't come back in so long, she must be angry. I can't say for sure, but let's give it a try. Where is the feather? Oh, I have to use the feather. There's a feather over here, and inside the feather... Oh, it's Rue. What an interesting tune. Tell me, tiny human, do you not fear the lightning or the storm? Yeah, is this the first time I met Kapatsir? The adults in the village all said that children like me could calm the lightning and turn the storms into timely rain. Oh, this memory is clearer than before. Is it because Rue is here? I was too embarrassed to sing in the village, so I came here to practice. Do you like it? Before you humans learned to make fire, the thundering storm had already swept across the ocean alongside me. With but a flap of my wings, purple lightning will tear through the clouds like serpents. My cry shakes the ocean depths and heart of the ocean earth. I've heard the songs of the trees, the strains of the cloud and rain, the melodies sung by the green flying dragon of the far north. I've heard even trembling chorus of fox and rabbit and worm as I descended upon the land. Your song is special. It's different from that of the boar, the fish, and the wind kamui. You're speaking out funny. I don't get it. But I guess you like my song then. I do not know. I only know that I've never heard it before. Well, then I shall sing you another tune when you come again with thunder and rain. Your lives are fragile and puny. Perhaps you shall already have turned to dust before I remember this matter. But if you have not, then you shall sing for me again. Everything you say is so complicated. Oh yes, my name's Rue. What's yours? Everyone in the village calls you Great Thunderbird, but you must have a name, right? Name? Well, that is, what should I call you? I mean, if I want to sing for you again and I call out to you, what should I call out? I do not know. She gave me a name long ago. I have forgotten it. I do not need such things, nor have dared to summon my thusly... How about this then, Dad? I mean, Grandpa Mata taught me a few new words in the Ishin script today. Let's try using them to give you a name. Oh, this should do. So I gave her the name Kana Kapatsir. Let's name you Kana Kapatsir, Great Eagle of the Storm. Nice. Ridiculous. Still, it matters not to me. Well, it's decided then. I need to get back now, or the adults will worry. I'll definitely sing for you again. Perhaps I shall forget you immediately, Rue. Well, I won't forget. See you. Man, Kapatsir really did not give two shits about Rue. Literally could care less about him. Wow. Wow. Kapatsir did not care. Ah, it flew away. Flew off to Mount Kana. Are those Kapatsir's memories? They should be. Oh, you did give her a name after all. She also remembered my promise to sing for her again. But if that's the case, why did everyone become like this? Why did the village become like this? Did we anger Kapatsir by not performing the ceremony correctly? I don't think this was what the Thunderbird was mad about. I see. I understand more or less. Well then, I suppose the next stop is Mount Kana. But that's sacred ground. We can't set foot there. Look at Paimon. You're already come around 3 times, yet things haven't gotten better. Well, you're the one who talked about the rule of 3. Good omens must occur 3 times for good fortune to truly descend. And you must forge past obstacles 3 times to succeed on the 4th. You know what? Paimon still thinks this should be called the Rule of 4 instead. Maybe you're right, Paimon. True, you've already met with 3 difficulties. Vilica, Paimon, that we have. Alright, I believe you. And since Kama's descendant has also returned, that must mean that good things are in store for us. But if nothing good happens, I'll be very, very mad. You hear? Of course. Let's go then. Time to go to Mount Kana! They're talking about descendants. Can I call you Kama as well? Of course you can, that's what everyone calls me. You have a lot of friends? Volica and Paimon are my friend, as they think. Aw, and Kama says that he's friends with Rue. That's adorable.
Avoid the trees. Follow me.
Let's go trample on sacred ground. That's what everyone wants, right? We all go step on the sacred ground. Is there a cave we need to go into or something? I get the feeling that there's a cave. Let me just take a look. I don't know if there's a cave or not. You know what? We do this the hard way. We are scaling the mountain. We are climbing the mountain and no one can stop me. Paimon better be your friend. I get the feeling this is not what I'm supposed to do. Because there's probably like a cave entrance or something. Wait. I just want to see. Aha! This is the way you scale the mountain. Okay. Well, we'll worry about those later. I can't believe this is actually how you scale the mountain. Uh-oh. Oh, we need to go all the way down. Whee! There's a huge hollow in here. True. Let's get the altar. There's a wolf dude. What is the wolf dude doing? Go have a look. We will have a look at the altar here in a
Delve into
moment.
destiny. Fate is upon you.
But like, you're gonna have to give me a second.
Time for takeoff. Get back.
Boom, got him. Open this up. Dude, we finally got some more stuff. Investigate the altar. Another monster? Looks like it's the one we saw in Namakuma Peak. Oh! Hello. Hello. What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny. Here we go.
Kinda sucks that I'm not doing this with Ganyu. Ganyu makes this easy. How dare you do this to Rue? Wait, what is this? This thing wants something to happen to Rue.
Shadows of fate.
Why are we fighting this thing again? Been thousands of years ago.
I kill you.
Okay. Something tells me that apparently I'm lagging. You know, it just dawned on me that using somebody who is Electro on an Electro boss doesn't seem like it's the smartest idea I've ever done. Oh yeah, the Box of Doom. Oh god, he's dead. I saw exactly what was happening and I knew at that moment Razor was dead. Oh, hold on. Mushrooms. I need the mushrooms. I need the shrooms, dude. Give me the shrooms. Oh, God. There we go. Boom! Got it! Oh, that's finally over. Phew, Paimon really broke a sweat back there. Uh-huh, and you were doing the fighting, eh? Oh, come on. Paimon's palms are we're getting all clammy watching you fight. Oh, I saw everything. That was so cool, Volika. So cool. I do this all the time. You truly were impressive. That was very eye-opening. Paimon's so concerned about something. Why would there be this sort of monster here? Fought one back before on Amakuma Peak. Yeah, Paimon remembers that one too, but we seem to be forgetting something important. The feather. Oh, that's right. What's this got to do with feathers? So earlier we took a commission from the Adventurers Guild and went to Tsurumi Island to investigate. And there we picked up a feather from it. Talking cat. Wow, a talking cat, really? That's not the main point! So while we were investigating Amakuma Peak, we defeated a monster just like this one, after which we got the special feather. Oh, so that's where you got your Thunderbird feather, Volika. That means that the thunder manifestations that appeared here on Amakuma Peak must have something to do with the Thunderbird. If Samita were here, she'd say something like, sounds like good foreshadowing material. Funny. You don't look like you found it funny, comma. No, I did find it quite amusing. Still, Paimon thinks that got a good picture of what's going on now. Eh, Felica? Let's double confirm this. That said, Paimon thinks we're more or less got it already. Well then, let's use the Thunderbird feather we got at Amakuma Peak. Boom. We touch this feather. Since you have allowed this one and only song to flow in the blood into this earth, then until I, Kana Kapatsir, hear that human ruse song once more, may these lands fall under an eternal catastrophe. So that's what happened, just as I thought. Ah, so that's what happened, and here I thought... Oh! Well, if we were able to read those things at light speed, we would have figured that out. But okay, that's dumb. I thought Kapatsir had forgotten all about this. I thought that this happened because she didn't approve of the ceremony, because she didn't like me. You said that she was your friend. Friends don't forget their friends' words that easily. She's been waiting for you to sing for her all this time. Yes, you're right. I did tell her that I would sing for her. I haven't seen her in an awfully long time now. Should we tell him, that the Thunderbird was killed in Tsurumi Island? This'll be tough. Saru, the Thunderbird has migrated to Tsurumi Island. Yeah, that's right. Didn't we tell you before that we saw this huge storm cloud and shattered mountain on Tsurumi Island? That's where the Thunderbird lives now, We wanted to go up to Amakuma Peak to see the awesome face of the Great Thunderbird, but the Thunderbird was super busy. That's right, and she had lots of baby Thunderbirds too. They're all up in the clouds right now, though, and they don't come down much. Baby Thunderbirds? So there's this vortex-like storm of clouds over Tsurumi Island. Yeah, that's formed by Kapatsir, the little Thunderbirds, as they play and fly in circles. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I've never seen it with my own eyes, but it already sounds unbelievably amazing. Sure it is. Kapatsir must have been even mightier than I imagined, and we did say before that we go outside on adventures together, didn't we? Yes, I remember. You did say that we go see other places, Volika. Want to go sing for Kapatsir? Even if she's busy and you can't see her. Oh, could I really? Of course you can. Yep, we had an agreement, remember? Volika's not one to go back on her word. Awesome. But I've tried leading Tsurumi Island before and I always end up back here again. Huh? That is a bit of a problem. There has to be a way. Let's discuss the matter. I would like to ask Kama some things as well. Hang on a second, Rube. Alright. What are we asking Kama? Kama, what is it? Were you about to say that the Thunderbird is dead or something? What? No, I was going to talk about the story that Lady Sumida told me. What do you take me for, seriously? How could I tell a child like Roos such a thing? Come on, Paimon, have a little faith. But Paimon's just, well, enough already. So about getting Roo off Tsurumi Island. He says that he can't leave this place. Perhaps Tsurumi Island sustains his existence in some way. If that's the case, from what we've learned so far, the strange happenings in Tsurumi Island were caused by the Thunderbird destroying it. The hiccups. It feels like we could follow this line of reasoning to find a solution. And use the Thunderbird's feathers. Ah! Paimon gets what you're trying to say, Volika. If the state of Tsurumi Island now is due to ley line disorders caused by the Thunderbird's power, as Kit has hiccups for the rest of his life, then this feather, which also has the same power, might be able to sustain Rue's existence. Are we on the same page? Very clever, Paimon. Of course. You know what? I think you'd get along with Lady Sumida just fine. Oh, Paimon's not sure if you're complimenting us, or... You told me a story once about a god of fertility who dwelt within the wheat fields and would travel far with a human. Paimon doesn't want to be mean or anything, but you're picking up her habit of going off topic, Kama. Whatever the case, since we've decided what to do, let's give it a try. It's better than nothing, after all. Agreed. Well, if you don't mind, I shan't accompany you on this particular trip. I'd like to take this opportunity to have a look at this place where my ancestors once stayed. It's storming outside. I know. I'll be fine. Don't worry. I mean, we live in Inazuma. Stormy days are our bread and butter. That's fair. Time to talk to Rue and tell him, hey, can you sing into this feather? I think that's literally what we're about to do. I think we're about to tell him, hey, buddy, listen here. Can you sing into this feather? Why is my ping so bad? You're back. Ready to go? Yep, anytime. Well, then touch this Thunderbird feather first. For good luck? Sure. And now we're off to Tsurumi Island. Grabbing this. Kama's right there. To Tsurumi Island we go. Don't you guys know that there is a dead bird right here? Rue's getting sleepy, but that's fine. I just killed Razor. It's up there. That's Amakuma Peak. That's right. The Thunderbird Kapatsir's up there in the sky. She's a little busy and can't come down to hear you sing, but if you do, Paimon sure she'll hear you. Volika, Paimon? Actually, I know about it, or should I say, I should have guessed what happened to Kapatsir and to me. Oh, well, Ruby... No, it's alright. I'm so glad I got to know you. I mean, you even got me off Tsurumi Island to see the world outside. I could never have imagined that I could do this in the past. You both are really awesome. The clouds in the sky, the super special grass and rocks up in the air, these were all Capitser's doing, right? She's so cool, too. Even the air smells different. I mean, I'm not used to it, but it's amazing. Well then, the weather's not the same anymore, but I've come to sing you a song, Capitser. Phew, I sure haven't sung in a long time. That was great. I'm sure Capitser heard me too. I'm sure she did. Let's head back then. I'd like to send this feather back to Capitser's home. Hey Razor, what happened to you? Motherfucker. How do we get back?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Gotta be a cave somewhere, right? Listen, Razor died on this journey, so, like, don't worry about it. By the way, if you're wondering, like, hey, Kit, what's your thoughts on this whole thing? Because I've kind of been, like, meh about it. We'll talk about it later.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Talk about it at the end of this quest about what I think about this full quest line. Oh, it's strange. I've only been away for a while, but it feels like it's been ages. I'm back, and so is Capitser. Ah, it's so beautiful. If only I could see such sights together with everyone. Ah, but I'm happy just to be able to do it with you two. Still, the world beyond the fog is amazing. I never knew the sky was up so high or so large. I wonder what the places Kama went to were like. We can go see those places. That's right, the outside world is a really big place. We met lots of interesting and nice people along the way too. You'll hit it off with them in no time. There's loads and loads of awesome food too. Sweet madams, almond tofu, sticky honey roasts. Oh, sweet madams sound like they'll be great. That's right, we've had a ton of those on our journey, haven't we, Volika? Oh yeah, we also met a certain tone-deaf bard during our journey. He loves music too. I'm sure you two will be the best of friends. Maybe we'll even perform together in Mondstadt City Square. And we can take you on adventures. Volika's a real ace at that. Go to all sorts of places like a super high up Wangshu Inn. There's also the Grand Narukami Shrine, which is way up high too. It has a big tree that looks like a kitsune. We can go to Sangonomiya Shrine on Watatsumi Island. That place looks like something out of a dream. Yep, I know. I'd love to follow you all outside as well. Thank you, Volika. Paimon. It's all thanks to you that I was able to fulfill my promise with Capitser, and I guess everyone doesn't look all weird anymore. I'm sorry. I thought that you broke the perches, and I blamed you for that, even though you're both good people. It's alright, we've been on lots of adventures and got ourselves into a ton of misunderstandings. Don't take it to heart. And even if you don't want to travel with us, we've got friends who'll take care of you. We know a young lady for your age in Mondstadt Knights of Euphonius. So please leave Tsurumi Island with us, Rue. When we went to Sarai Island to sing for Capitser, I could feel that a piece of me was in that feather. That's why I'd like you to take that feather of hers on your travels. This way I could travel with the two of you as well. We'll even bring Capitser with us too. We'll go see the outside world, and we'll hear what songs they'll have to sing. But, I'm on. Yep, you don't have to worry about me. It was great going outside, but it was the real tiring too. I'd like to rest for a bit. You can go on ahead first. Well, that's right. Could you please thank Big Brother Kama for me? We will. See you around. Yep, let's meet again. We'll definitely meet again.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
You know what? The story is even more bizarre than the plot of Chronicles of Sea of Fog working title. Also, stop calling me Lady this and Lady that already. You're an important friend of mine. Understood, Lady Sabita. Oh, come on. Should I call you Pendant for Agents or... Hello there. Oh my, it's a legendary Volica. And Paimon's a legendary Paimon. Funny, shouldn't she make some retort of it, juncture? This feels like we're departing from her character profile somehow. Character profile? Basically, that's what we call a combination of images and traits in history. Characters must adhere to the behavior prescribed in their profiles, or they'll be seen, well, out of character. Have some consideration for the feelings of others, please. Sorry. So what about Rue? Rue says he's thankful to you. Is that so? I see. Wait, what happened? Why am I the only person who seems out of the loop here? Oh, never mind, let's not stand around here. A change of scenery is in order, I think. We're going to take Paimon out for a good meal. Sure, I'll pay. Consider this treat courtesy of a future contracted writer with EA Publishing House and the winner of the novel's amazing grand prize.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I know I'm not saying much in between. I'm collecting my thoughts right now. You want my honest feelings there. I'm trying to collect my thoughts here. Well then, anything you want to eat? Don't be shy now. You too, as for me, I'll start with a tri-flavored skewer. A rather sumptuous meal. During this time, you tell Samita about what happened in Tsurumi Island. Thank you, Miss Samita. It's no problem. I've been troubling you all this time, after all. The commission has been successfully completed. Indeed, I'd say the results far surpassed my expectations. I only wanted to go get one Mashiro at first to use as reference for my writing. But thanks to your perseverance, I not only got that, but also the story of the Sea of the Fog. And of the millennia-spanning weight of a young lad on Tsurumi Island. If my writing was better, the story would win me this novel's amazing grand prize for sure, but Kama's also changed quite a bit. I'd say that these are all far more important than the completion of the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog working title. I also met some important friends. We didn't have a chance to travel through, but like you said, we'll definitely meet again. We'll keep his word. Yep, I'm not sure he will. After all, he waited for so long just to keep his other promise. Well then, Miss Samita, when will we get to read the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog? I've decided to stop writing it for now. Wait, what? But we worked so hard to... Oh no, it's not an issue with you. Please don't misunderstand. I wish to go traveling next, to gather more reference material. I learned something very important during this commission. In the years prior to this, I lived only to create and write. I learned fishing from Kujirai to write about a character who fishes for a living. His character profile was that of a masterful warrior who secluded himself in a fishing village and lived in a peaceful life there until... Right, sorry, I almost went off topic again. So in order to better describe parties conducting illicit activities under a functional national lockdown, Kama and I created a smuggling network that bypassed the Outlanders Affairs Agency. That's actually really impressive. That was mostly Kama's doing. We discarded the work due to a writing bottleneck, which eventually resulted in the collapse of that network. I've always been like this. I stopped fishing because I stopped writing, that fisherman character. I went to the apprentice at the Grand Narukami Shrine because I wanted to write about a Shrine Maiden's work. I understand now that I cannot just live, learn, travel, and adventure for the sake of writing novels. I must live, learn, travel, and adventure and extract stories from which I shall write novels. Kama was not born as the last on the Tsurumi Island for the sake of a story, nor did Rue stay in the Sea of Fog for so many years to be featured in a tale. And that's not why the two of you adventure and travel either, right? When I heard Miss Catherine describe your adventures, I thought to myself that you're just like the main character, Kino, in Kino's travels, and her companion, Ermos. The only difference is that no one has written your story. You are the story itself. A pair of Outlanders who don't quite fit in anywhere, whose names are Volica and Paimon. They stride across many strange lands and meet all sorts of people. They're drawn into all kinds of wicked plots and all manner of cruel wars, and each one of their adventures shall coalesce into shining gold. As Paimon has mentioned before, such a blurb would definitely suit you two. As such, aside from asking you two to help me gather reference material, I also wanted to understand you more, so that I might find the seeds of a story in the future. I think I found it. The seeds of a story are to be found in life in one's travels, and not in the character profiles, flowcharts, setting maps, and definitely not in things that you learn just to learn how to write them. As such, I decided to stop writing and start traveling. Until the time comes when the story begins to sprout, and then I'll have an easy win in this novel's amazing competition and become a writer contracted by EA Publishing House. Kama, will you come with me? We don't know where we're going, nor do we know when we'll return to Inazuma. We might even encounter many dangers, but that's exactly why I'd like you to stay by my side. Of course, it's fine if you're not willing. I mean, everyone has their own life to lead. Story to tell. I don't mind. No, that's not right. I'm more than willing. Let me come with you. Kama's really changed. That's great, then let's be off. Yeah, so suddenly? Well, the real journey is one that's full of pleasant surprises and little accidents, right? This might be a bit too surprising, but still, please take care of yourselves. No worries, I'm sure we'll be able to no matter what happens, so long as Kama's around. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye. If we should meet again, let's do it so where the sunset meets the sea. Then I'll see if your soul, which shines so clearly like a diamond, has any dust laid upon it or not. It's the famous closing lines of the vagabond novice, Yamabuki Iro no Horutan. Well then, Paimon, let's part ways here. Across the misty river, you finally reached the far side of the fog. And we completed a certain author's reference gathering commission. We now have full access to Tsurumi Island. We can go there whenever we like. We can explore it, but we are not doing that today. Instead, I'd like to talk about this quest. I don't really even know what to say. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling like a bit emotional. I'm gonna be real.
As per our contract.
Thought-wise, just instant thoughts. I'm just gonna say so on the screen, so that way there's nothing interrupting. I think they did this quest line so dirty. I think they did that quest line so dirty. I think that's why I'm getting emotional at like the end of it, because story-wise, like knowing knowing it all connecting together and the implications that are at the end and everything is honestly really touching. It's a really well-crafted story. Kind of going to the same places over and over. It's not the most fun thing, but the story-wise of the entire quest line was great. Gameplay-wise, not one of the best, I will be completely honest. I didn't like going to the trees. I didn't like trying to hunt down the feathers and solving those puzzles, because it was just more like just trying to survive and such. And then having to go back and destroy it, which, sure, Razor could have done it in a few seconds, but like, it I understand the symbolism before it, but it just kind of felt like it was repeating, especially when there was a much bigger island to explore. I feel like it was very much a throwaway. Like, they got the story and then we're like, fuck, what are we gonna do regarding like connecting the dots and everything. It is still surprising though that like the entire reason, it's good that in like the last one, it's actually a legit shock that the Thunderbird was not upset about the fact, like he kind of knew that Thunderbird was like didn't care for the fact that Rue was getting sacrificed every time. It was more the fact that Rue wasn't able to keep his promise of singing to the Thunderbird. That was a legit shock, right? Like, you knew that, like, okay, Thunderbird's probably not the happiest that this kid's getting sacrificed, or he's really happy to sacrifice this kid over and over again. But the fact of, like, not breaking a promise, and that a god, aka the Thunderbird, really held this true, like, dear to their heart, is actually super touching. I just think the lead up to it just was like, here's why I would say they did it dirty. not only is like the gameplay for those segments just really bland, right? And you don't even get to explore the entire island over it. Like there's literally an entire portion of the island we're missing when it comes to exploration, which is insane, right? But there's no voice acting. This should have been like an actual full story quest. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. This should have been a full story, like, quest line sort of thing. I know we have, like, the Shiki Taisho quest line, right? We have Shiki Taisho and, you know, Tartaglia and Jinyan and all that, and that's all voice acted. But, like, being honest, even if there was no characters that we would ever see that like would appear in this place to like talk about it, have some character growth, even though there might not be any, I still think that this should have been voice acted, even if there was just all basic characters. And that is purely because I think it would work better. I hate the fact that this was also a commission that was given to you just as like a joke from a writer who was just really absent-minded. And like the fact that they like treated it all as a joke, and then you see the ending and you're like, this started off as a fucking joke, like a haha, this is supposed to be a funny sort of thing, and then it hits its climax and is actually emotional. God, the fucking ending though. For those who are like also wondering why I'm emotional for it, I don't know if it was, I feel like it was pretty much spelled out, but if you didn't take the hints, Rue, it's very likely we will never see Rue again. Except as a spirit. You gotta keep in mind that this entire storyline, I know for us it's been like a month of us just doing this, but Rue's been stuck on that island in that perpetual time loop for millennia. Literal millennia. And he's probably as old as like as Kama even points out, it's numerous generations of Kama have met Rue in the past. So Rue's got to be over like a few thousand years old, but stuck in that time loop. The time loop's now broken, and I think Rue, because once again he's old enough, he might be a kid, but he at least is like old enough to like kind of realize it, to like have some of that logic. I think he knows that with the time loop being broken, he is going to catch up in age and probably would have passed away very shortly thereafter. I imagine after that quest line, Traveler and Paimon leave the island. As the time loop breaks, Rue rapidly, and I do mean rapidly, ages to what his age should be. Since he's not a god, he's still immortal. And peacefully, but rather suddenly, dies on the island. The only reason they were able to take him to Sarai Island is because they had him touch the feather, so that way he could like live on in Kapatsir's memories. That was the only way to move him across. So it's essentially we just kind of took the soul of him in one place and put him in somewhere else. And that's why I think I got super choked up, is because like just knowing the fact that like, you know, Kapatsir's dead body essentially waited like thousands of years, generations, to hear the song. Rue sings the song, and then just because Paimon's not clued in, I think the Traveler pieced it together, right? I think the Traveler pieced it together. I'm gonna continue playing now. Is there yelling going on downstairs? Jesus. I think the Traveler pieced it together that Rue is going to die after the time loop like officially breaks. But for the sake of Paimon, because keep in mind they consider Paimon kind of like a child for the most part. They want to more so protect Paimon's, like, I guess you can say it in a sense. That might be the word. But it's just, it's so fucking sad that, like, you make this promise with this kid. And for me, like, I have memories of just, like, spending time with people. Whenever... We haven't seen it too many times with the games that I've streamed. If you were around for the Zero Escape series, that's probably the best part. Like, that's probably the most, I don't know what the right word is.
Shadows of fate.
Most likely time you would have seen me get emotional about that stuff. And the reason
Next
being
on
is
the agenda,
because
access denied.
I have a very bad, let's just say bad history, but it's not like tragic or something. I just have a bad history of people making promises and breaking them. But not in the fact of like, oh, I promised to give you a cookie after class, and like, oh shit, I ate all the cookies. Broke the promise. Like, it's not that at all. What I mean is, I've moved for most of my life. Most of my life growing up, I've moved houses at least once every year for, I don't know how long. And whenever I had to move from big city to big city and such, this was before cell phones and everything. Like, that's how back we're talking. Like, not everyone had cell phones. You know, I would hang out with friends and such, and we'd be like, hey, you know, I'm going to be moving here next week. They'd be like, hey, promise we'll stick together and still keep in touch. And I'd always, you know, promise them that we'd keep in touch, that we'd talk, that when there is a way to talk more, like, I'll send letters, and back then it was like sending letters and such, and email was like slowly becoming a bigger thing. I was like, once I get access to like the full internet, you know, I'll send you like emails and such, and I'll call you once I get a phone. I'll make sure I have your phone number. And it never happened. Throughout all my time growing up, I never kept that promise of talking to those friends from like elementary and middle school.
Next on the agenda.
Even like some high school, you know? There's a group when I graduated. That's different than from like my friends Moosebank and Bear King and such, that were like, hey, we're gonna still hang out and talk after graduation and such. And I think literally the moment after graduation, I never talked to them again. So that's also a non-me thing,
We're way
not one
behind
in particular, compared to just losing distance. I think that's why it stung me so much, is just seeing Rue promise Bulika and Paimon that they'll see each other again and to take them on adventures. And that's a promise that they unfortunately cannot keep. That fucking sucks, dude. That hurts. Like, that really hurts. Let's see. It's just bringing back memories for me. And lighter note, Jingling's birthday was 2 days ago? 2 days ago. Gobo was causing a bit of ruckus early this morning. It took me some time watching his gesticulations to realize that he wants you to come celebrate my birthday with me. You know what? I was looking for you too. I caught some fish in the harbor today. They weren't the prettiest, but they were super fatty, so I gave cooking them a go, and they tasted divine. Why don't you try some? Here, have some old fish too, just in case you wanted to have it for yourself. I'm sure you'll figure out what to do. Actually, what should we do after dinner? You know what? How about you decide? We got all day, we can grab some food, bring Goba along, and go anywhere you want. That was good. That was as far as the quest line goes, I think that some of the gameplay segments could have been better, and they really should have done voice acting. Just gonna be completely honest with you guys. Yes, but I'm gonna give that quest line like a 7 out of 10. Like, it sucks that they try to make it as forgettable as possible. And when I mean forgettable, keep in mind, it took us a month to just go back to do the quest line, because I forgot that it existed. It's like, oh shit, I gotta do Tsurumi Island. So, but hey, we're here. Alright, so I know it's a little bit odd, but this is actually going to be the place where we're stopping for today. Because some stuff is happening. So let me bring you guys up to speed about what's happening today, so you guys at least understand. The only thing that's really going on today is Genshin. The reason for it is because I have some editing and such I gotta do. And, like, yeah, I have some editing and such I gotta do. I want to get some stuff uploaded and all that sort of stuff. Hey, what up, James? How's it going? I was actually about to mention about what's going on because I would be part of James's stream. Should I take it? Yep. You know me, I stream as much as possible. So, yeah. I'm actually just finishing up here. Gonna grab some food, and then I'll see you for your stream, which for my chat, this link. So, that'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so next 25 minutes. I'm gonna grab some food, though, real quick. I'm gonna wrap things up right now. Doing your preps yourself? Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna make some food super, super quick. That way I have it. And it's gonna be Mario Party Superstars, so I'm excited. It'll be fun. Will be interesting. But yeah, see you later, James. But yeah, for my community, go check out. I'll also post it on the Discord as well. But with that, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. Of course, my name's Katafi. I'll see you guys next time for some more Vita Gaming. I'll see you on James's stream over on YouTube. So see you guys later. Peace. Bye, everybody.